All right, today I'm going to talk about my hobby and do a little hobby. I say all the time I'm not a bladesmith or a blacksmith, and I'm not. I have some of the knives I've done out in front of me, and none of them are obviously the quality of somebody who'd be selling them or making how-to videos. But I want you to know that I have no ability, and I started out, I made a new little knife out of a saw blade, a little utility knife, some kitchen knives. This is my wife's favorite. On these, we just haven't really polished the blades, letting them get a natural patina on them. Made some cleavers, fillet knife for my son. This was actually the first one I forged and tried to shape, and it's actually one of my favorites, believe it or not. It's my skinning knife. For my son, who's the truck driver, a little cutting board and a little knife to fit in his truck. And these are my three latest. And I can even look at some of my first ones and compare them to my last ones and see that I think I'm getting better. I'm not good, but I think I'm getting better. And my point of this video is anybody can do this and have fun for a weekend project. This one here, this one was kind of in the shape that one of my friends I work with wanted for an upcoming elk hunt. So I've made that one for him. I'm going to give that to him in a couple days. This is a puku knife that is my go-to camping knife now. And I've learned on these two to put little copper inserts in them, whatever you call it. I don't even know. And this is the one I just finished out of a piece of round stock. Polished the blade, but I like leaving the rough stuff in there other than on the edge, just so I have that forged look to it. But anyway, I'm going to take today this round stock that I used for this knife and forge another one, just so you can see that if I can do it, anyone can do it, because I just have the basic equipment to do it. Stick around. All right, and this is all I have. I don't have a big fancy setup like you see on these guys on YouTube. I have the bare basics for the bare price. I have from Amazon a Mr. Volcano forge my son got me, and then I have my Harbor Freight, my Central Machinery drill press, my Central Machinery, I think it's 4x36 inch, a grinder that was picked up in a yard sale for next to nothing, a Central Machinery, I think it's 1x30 inch belt grinder, some extra belts up there, and from Harbor Freight, my Bauer angle grinder. And last but not least, well, I shouldn't say last but not least, I have I think it's a 55-pound anvil from Harbor Freight. And my latest pickup was this hammer from Harbor Freight, which was Pittsburgh. And it's really came in handy too. I wanted something with a little bit more of the, I don't even know what you call it down there, a peen, I don't know. But anyway, I wanted that to kind of be able to use to stretch out my steel when I'm forging it. So anyway, now I'm going to show you my process. All right, so here's what I've pounded it out into. And now I'm going to let it cool for a while. Then I'll draw on there the final shape, or not the final, but the shape I'm going for on this knife. When that's done, I'll take a grinder to it and smooth off some edges and cut out my shape. So there you have it. That's the end of the project. I kept the hammer marks in it. I just like them and polished the rest of the blade, but I like it like that. I think this handle came out pretty good with that eucalyptus wood. So there you have it. Nice little easy project. Now I'm going to give it a little cut and test and see how she does.